everyone, Christina calling in from Swedish Dharma Tarot. I'd like to take the opportunity to say that you can follow me on Facebook as well. So my name is Christina M. Leifsdotter with the English pronunciation, and also on Instagram, Swedish Dharma Tarot. Sagittarius today, and it's the second live sending I'm doing. It's really quite scary, and but maybe I won't have anybody looking today. We'll see what happens. I'm going to tip this forward a little bit, and then you can sort of check out what's happening. So this is how I mix my cards. Looks totally unprofessional, but in my own little world, that's the only fair way to do it, so that you can get the reversals and the uprights the way they're supposed to be. So tell us, Spirit, what would you like Sagittarius to know? Conflict of some sort. But you never know if it's inner or outer conflict. That's too many. We don't want them. So if you can resonate with this, and really it's for Sagittarius, and it's from today up until next Thursday, but it doesn't have to be that way. It's whenever you find it, and it's also whatever star sign you are. If it resonates, the message is for you. That's it. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to pull this out. So we have the 5 of, there's a delay in the camera. Interesting. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. You might get very confused looking at my the way I lay my cards. I am what they call autodidact. I taught myself. So this is a spread that's sort of built up from the past, present, and future that you get with the booklets. So I think there's a base of 27 cards or something like that. And once I've laid them, I go back to the beginning. So here we go. Oh, we have a Sagittarius. We have a King of Wands here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. With a fantastic spirit or soul that came up right next to you. So a very sensitive man who at the moment feels rather, I don't know why, but I'm starting right in the middle of it all. But that's because that's where I found you. I think it has to do either with a young woman, but I think more likely it has to do with your daughter, who's also very sensitive. And it seems like you've not had any contact for a long time, for a while anyway. So let's see. We'll go back to the beginning. And they talk straight away about sacrifice. So yeah, there's something not very nice happening between the two of you, Sagittarius, between you and your daughter. That's not fair. Usually it's with conflicts between parents, and then the children suffer. The children are punished for that. But I do see that you're working on it in your own way. You're manifesting like crazy. Here's the Magician. You're manifesting the return back to communicating with your daughter. So that's excellent. And I think you're going to manage it as well. They talk about your daughter here, or your relationship with your daughter, and they say that the two of you are very, very well suited to each other. You're alike. And I understand that when I see these cards over there, when we saw your soul and we see the little daughter in the water sign, or maybe it's her soul that came up next to yours. So communication is on its way, dear Sag. And boy, will you be celebrating then. Big party and lots of happiness. Unfortunately, though, this is what I call my abuse card, and it's a card showing when people are abused, or in this case, your daughter. Well, she's a person too, but you understand what I mean. She's a child and she's not an adult. I think you're abused as well, of course, when you're denied access to her, but it doesn't seem to be the end of it. I don't understand where or how your life is, but I do understand that both of you are in, some trouble when it comes to being able to relate to each other. Possibly you're in different countries too. So maybe the mother took the child with her to her home country, and that's giving some problems. But I don't see any authorities anywhere. So I'm wondering why you haven't been in contact with them. It's a very difficult situation for you and your daughter. Yeah, now the Justice card came, and it's in the reverse. So there's no justice being made here. You need to go to the court. You need to do something more than what you're presently doing in order to connect with your daughter. And connection you're going to get, but that's not enough. You need to have a continued contact for her well-being. And that's what the court needs to understand, that it's not about you. But of course it is. Between the two of us, it's about you also. But the court should be made aware that it's about your daughter and the well-being of her daughter, and that your daughter needs a father. So that's the really important thing here. The ending of your relationship with the mother was like the end of everything. So maybe you had to leave the country or something when you weren't working. I don't really understand. The only real thing I understand is that you've been deprived of your daughter. You've been deprived of being able to communicate with her. It's bad enough if you have to live in different countries, but to then also not be allowed to communicate on Skype or WhatsApp or whatever, that's just shocking. Yeah. So a lot of sadness. I'm just putting a few cards around the conflict here, and I see the mother, I see the daughter, I see the sorrow, but I also see that it's clearing up, Sag. I really do. Just don't give up. You have to keep fighting for this. Your daughter needs you. So never forget that it's for her that you're fighting. We're going to give you, or I'm going to give you, a Path of the Oracle card as well. See if that can give you some more guidance. There we go. Oh, this one's beautiful. Here we go. It looks like that. Can you see it? Maybe like that. They're just magic, these cards, and it's number 8. And it is called Chandrisi, manifestation. And that's what we saw that you were doing. So great. Keep it up. This card works to create a positive outcome in all situations. Chandrisi works to free you from your problems, burdens, and suffering by showing you all the many wonderful blessings in life. This card is the ultimate manifestation. On every level and every way, it's the complete form of fulfillment. This is the turning point in life. Free-flowing manifestations of all the good this world has to offer is coming to you. Stay focused on the blessings and you will see them multiply. Well, how about that, Sag? Huh? I'm going to tip it up now. That's terrific. That's really a card of the most ultimate good hope. Everything will be all right. Just don't give up, please. Just keep it up. And then we have the Yogic Path by Sahara Rose. And we'll see what Spirit wants you to know from these. Yeah, check out my Facebook. I have pick a card on there, and I do a reading every day at 2 o'clock. I do a live reading, general live reading. It'll be for Sagittarius today, but probably not the same Sagittarius or the same ones. I will do another Sagittarius one at 1 o'clock. So in about 50 minutes, you can join me there. And if you do join me there from here, let me know, please, that you heard it on YouTube. So I have the best job in the world. And if you'd like a private reading with me, you can just get in contact and let me know, and I'll reconnect with you. And we'll agree on a day and a time that suits you to speak on the telephone, or alternatively, if you want a written reading, we can fix that too. They take a long time sometimes. So on the Facebook, I pre-shuffle them. Here we go. You got two of them. 3. Okay, the first one's karma. Well, there you go. We don't even have to read that one. Pranayama. We'll see what that wants to tell you. Of course, it's very karmic. It can't be in any other way. 8 stages of yoga. Control of breath. You've inhaled the beauty, joy, and magnificence of life, and exhaled the toxicity, stagnancy, and dullness. Now it's time to use the prana energy you've cultivated deeper towards your truth. With this control of the breath, you can control your life. So where would you like it to go? If you're seeking more rest, tranquility, and luxury, breathe slower. If you're seeking more energy, speed, and rashas in your life, breathe faster. Through pranayama, controlled breath, you can decide how you want to feel and when. Begin the study of various pranayama practices, such as alternate nostril breathing and breath of fire. Through pranayama, controlled... use it in your life to magnetize your direction. Yeah, great. And then we had Sahasrara. I think that might be the crown chakra. The crown chakra, not the crown chakra. That's Swedish English. Sahasrara. 61. Yes, it's the crown chakra. Oh, my God. Oh, what happened? I don't know if you can see me or not. There's not a lot I can do. Hang on. Back. The crown chakra. You've noticed intuitive rushes of creative wisdom channeling through you, lighting up your every cell. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, because we saw your sun sign, and we saw your soul coming up so close together. That's called a download. And it's a message from the divine, selected to come to you because you have the potential to birth it on this planet. These downloads occur when the crown chakra is open, which may only be a few seconds, but it's enough to illuminate a path that you never knew possible. Find what brings you to these channeling states and bring yourself there as much as possible. Whether it's through meditation, walking in nature, singing, or writing, the absence of the mind allows the genius of the divine. It's so brilliant, that sentence. I'll read it again. The absence of the mind allows the genius of the divine. Those intuitive hits chose you. Now it's your time to birth them to life. That's so magnificent. So there you are, Sagittarius. All the best of luck to recuperate the relationship with your dear daughter. It'll be fine. Just wait and see. Thanks for watching. Love and light.